the National Union of Metalworkers of South Africa and some of the other allied civil society groups marching to the US Consulate, rejecting President Donald Trump's actions in Venezuela. They're also calling for the immediate release of the Venezuelan President Nicolas Maduro and the First Lady. For more on that, let's go to Botlhale Phele, who's been covering that for us. Botlhale, how far are you? We've been monitoring your visuals, and a little bit earlier on, Ivan Jim addressing the crowd there. We missed that because of the funerals, of course, that we have been covering. Just talk to us a bit about what he shared with some of those members of Numsa. And I saw Nomvula Mokonyane as well, the ANC's Nomvula Mokonyane, also a participant in that march today.
Hi, Griselda. As you can see, we are now finally at the General Consulate of the United States, where Numsa and all the other parties and bodies that were invited to join them on this protest and this march have spoken on the stage, as you said prior. The sentiment of Ivan Jim's speech was that if it can happen to Venezuela, it can happen to South Africa. So it is up to us, not only as citizens, as political bodies and figures, to band together and fight against the global aggression that the United States is showing Venezuela currently, so that it doesn't happen to South Africa. We also heard the breakthrough that initially the memorandum was not going to be collected by a representative of the United States, but Numsa then wrote a letter saying that since this is a peaceful protest, they would find it in high distaste if the memorandum was not collected, and therefore the United States wrote back saying that they were allocated the time from 12 to 12:30 to come and collect the memorandum. So currently, as we stand here after that march that you saw on the visuals, which was filled with people not only from Numsa, COPE, and other political parties, trade unions and such, we're here waiting for 12 to 12:30, that time period where we are going to see the handover of the memorandum and a few more words from the General Secretary of Numsa, Ivan Jim, as well as the other political leaders that are present here. Thank you. Back to you in studio.
All right, thank you very much, Botlhale. That march now reaching the US Consulate, as Botlhale indicates, we're expecting a handover of that memorandum to a representative of the United States, and between 12 and 12:30. That's when that is expected to happen. I'm hoping that our next program here on SABC News will be able to show you that. But of course, that is against the US actions on Venezuela. And we've seen a lot of coverage relating to that, lots of condemnation over the US's actions in Venezuela.